Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TP Labs channel. Today we have a short video about a humidification system that works under pressure and sprays purified water through nozzles. So let's get started. When I was building my new house here, I decided to install a humidification system that operates under pressure and disperses purified water through nozzles several liters per hour. This provides excellent humidification and isn't that hard to set up. The system's available on the market for about 3 nozzles, cost upwards of $1 million. So here's how I decided to do it. I had a plunger pump, a 1 kilowatt unit that delivers up to 170 bar. We used it, or rather intended to use it, for hydroforming stainless steel. Well, we tried it out, but ended up not needing it. Of course, it's a bit overpowered, so we connected it through a frequency converter. We bought one on AliExpress. The nozzles I'll show you now, they cost about 300 rubles each. We also had to install a reverse osmosis system because without it, it would spray everywhere and all sorts of salts would settle everywhere. And all of this is connected through our smart home system and it works with a humidity sensor. Now I'll show you what else has been done. The reverse osmosis system, here it is. It can cost 1,040 rubles. Here are the pre-filters. I don't remember where I bought them. It was a long time ago. We didn't get this for mixing with water. There's a membrane here. Where's the membrane? The membrane is over there. And right over here, there are actually 2 membrane pumps. Just here. One increases the pressure, the other is for rinsing. The membrane, well, it's working. All of this goes into the storage tank. There's a kind of toilet valve installed at the back. By the way, I also use this for reverse osmosis in the kitchen. I have a little tap there and they make ice in the fridge. So it suits me for a lot of things. Then there are these kinds of valves that you can see on the high pressure lines. I also bought them myself on AliExpress. They're rated for up to 200 bar as far as I remember. I don't recall exactly how much though. About 1,000 to 1,500 rubles each. I'd like to remind you that for some reason, systems like this cost upwards of $1 million, though I have no idea why. A frequency converter like this, I had to lower the speed of the compressor. Not the compressor, but the plunger pump down to 10 Hertz, otherwise it was too much. Here we made a little cover like this. There's sound insulation inside. I'll lift it up now and show you what's inside. Even though it runs quietly as it is, I still decided to make this casing. So what do we have here? Here's a plunger pump like this. Here it is. Hold on, it's a bit awkward. Let me just show you what it's actually called right here, right now. Okay. Here's a motor like this at 750 RPM. Oh no, it's at 1000 RPM, I think. At 750 watts. Yeah, basically I have to reduce the power quite a lot, significantly more than usual. Then right here I also bought a very fine filter on Leica, just like this one, which is also specifically designed for high pressure situations. And I installed another valve here as well. This valve releases pressure from the line for a short while whenever the pump turns off, so it doesn't drip at all. So now it'll either start up by itself or we'll start it ourselves. By the way, this is the pressure regulator. It's connected back to the supply tank. Everything in the system turns on and off completely automatically. I turn it on when the humidity drops to 37% and turn it off at 43%. You can set it even higher if you want. I can really feel the difference. It's really nice in winter, otherwise it gets very humid in winter. When the snow is low, everything starts to dry out everywhere at 15 to 20%. Basically, right now it's running on 4 nozzles at 10 Hertz, so you could use a much smaller plunger pump. Nowadays, oil-free axial piston pumps are sometimes used. I think you can probably find one somewhere too. I think the whole system, if you put it together, will cost about 100,000 rubles. Now I'll show you what kind of nozzles are used. Just a second. Here's what the nozzle looks like. This is how it looks. And there's a thread here like this. More precisely, it's a nozzle with a holder. Let me try to focus for a moment. This particular kind of nozzle is used for different flow rates. This one is for about 3 liters per hour, I think. It has a spring, a rod, and a ceramic atomizer. I don't know how much they cost in rubles, maybe 300 to 400. And there's a little filter in there too, which helps keep things clean. So and my gas line is made with a copper tube, but actually there are also some polymer tubes made for all this. A disassembled nozzle. It has a valve like this. Well, actually, basically there is really nothing overly complicated about it. Well, this gives a pressure of about 100 bar, I'll show you now. You can also use 70, usually it's around 70 bar. The higher the pressure, the finer the spray. I tried 150 bar, but it starts to get noisy. So, gentlemen, this is how it turns on and off according to this humidity sensor. The humidification system. We made that ourselves too. KNX, a humidity and temperature sensor with electronic ink display. Since they're so expensive, we decided to make our own. Now we'll just adjust the set point a bit and everything will turn on. This is what it looks like, gentlemen. Man, it's awkward filming with one hand. Here, this is how it sprays from the nozzle. It sprays not too loudly. I can turn on 2, 3, or even 4 nozzles in different places at random, but basically 2 are enough for the whole house. Here's the second one. You can't see it without bright light. Alisa, turn on the light. That's better, now you can see it. The house is about 150 square meters, and 2 nozzles are generally enough. It spreads everywhere. You can connect more if needed. Nothing gets wet until it reaches the floor. Well, the ceilings are high here, so it takes a while to reach the floor. The air absorbs it. By the way, it's actually placed right across from the ventilation. Let's go ahead and take a look at how things are going over there, just to see how everything is right now. Here's our heating unit. Everything is running quietly here. It's set to 10 Hz on the frequency converter. I had to lower it like this. It runs very quietly. Oh man, this chair is in the way. So, right here, the pressure is about 100 bar right now. Even at such low speeds, it's enough. It makes a little squeaking sound. If you cover it with a casing, you won't hear it at all. That's how it is. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I was just at an expo at the exhibition center and saw that a similar system there costs at least $1 million. Some of them cost $1,600,000. But if they're all mounted together in a single box with a smaller pump and built-in reverse osmosis, even then, honestly, the real ceiling here is $100,000. Actually, it can be even cheaper. It turns out to be very efficient. But the main thing is to run it through reverse osmosis, otherwise everything will be covered in this white dust. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Goodbye.